Hey everyone, Ellie here, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a day in the life video where you can get a look at how I juggle online university classes while owning my own horse and still having a social life. So without further ado, let's get into it. I usually wake up around 7 a.m., sometimes earlier, to make my bed and go downstairs for a cup of coffee. I can't survive without my cup of coffee. If I'm hungry enough at the time, I'll make a quick breakfast, then walk to the local racetrack where I keep Ace on pasture 24/7. I like to walk there because not only does it wake me up, but the views along the way are gorgeous, especially in the early morning. Ace has memorized exactly what time I get to his paddock to feed him and is usually eagerly waiting for my arrival. I'll give him a stack of hay and some grain and give him about an hour and a half to eat while I clean his paddock and do some small barn chores. Since he's on full pasture here, I do my best to keep his space clean and help where I can. I usually try to ride Ace once a day about 4 to 5 times a week. Mornings work best for me to knock out a quick ride, so I aim to be in the saddle from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. It's also when it's coolest in the summer, so Ace and I don't melt in the heat. Most days I'll work Ace on site, aka the racetrack. There's a beautiful field in the middle of the track that is perfect for exercises, but sometimes it's tempting for snacking since the ground is grass. Today I decided to start off with a trail ride towards one of the arenas back towards Silverglade Village. It's about a 20-minute trail ride if we walk and 15 to 10 minutes if we trot and canter. It's also a good change for Ace to not work in the same place every day, so changing it up keeps him happy too. Today we went to Silverglade Arena, which has a pretty soft footing for flat work and jumping. Since our warm-up was a trail ride over here, I picked Ace up into a trot, asking him to drop his head and get into a deep stretch. He normally stays pretty collected, and I'm not complaining, because it took my dad and I so long to teach him how to do it in the first place.
But all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Way back a year ago.
Next, I prepare for a slow canter, which I ask for in the corners because it encourages Ace to pick up the correct lead. We usually get it without any fuss, but this morning Ace did a little rear and pinned his ears a bit. We continued on after summary direction, aka circles, and I realized it had been more of an excited reaction rather than him trying to be mean. I work him in both directions, asking for collected and extended canter. I'm working on bending him and balancing in the corners and circles we do, asking him to activate his hind end.
But I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago. But all
After a few laps and exercises, I bring him back down to a walk and let him cool off a bit before we walk back to the racetrack. Overall, I think Ace did really good today. He was relaxed and balanced, and we worked on our circles, and he was collected and didn't really break his canter at all. Except for his fuss at the beginning picking up the canter, I'd say we had a pretty successful day. I always ask Ace whenever we head back home to walk so he doesn't get barn sour or think he can run back. Not only is it a safety issue, but it's a horrible habit. Once back at the racetrack, I dismount Ace, untack him, and hose him down if he's super sweaty. Then I put him back in the pasture and head back home. The rest of the day usually consists of me doing some schoolwork at my desk, eating lunch with Tally if she's available, and running errands needed, and maybe a nap or two. In the evening, I'll go visit Ace again and give him his dinner, which I feed him in one of the stalls so he doesn't fight with the other horses in the pasture. After he's done eating, I'll put his halter back on and I'll take him out into the grassy area at the racetrack and we'll just hang out and I'll let him graze and eat grass. And I'll usually scroll on my phone or take videos or pictures of him and we'll just hang out for like 30 minutes. By then it's around 8 o'clock and I head inside to watch TV, read a book, or finish up any last minute schoolwork. Then it's time for bed. And that's about it for my usual daily routine. Obviously it changes up here and there, but this is the usual schedule for me. If you enjoyed, hit that like and subscribe button and comment down below. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!